welcome to Omnibros live on a Monday. Hauls, previews, and reads. I'm OmniDog. Thank you for tuning in. I'm from OmniDog's World. And I'm joined by the insufferable Omnibus collector. Right on. How's it going, buddy?
It's going well. Thank you.
You want to show me your sweatshirt that's so boss?
Oh,
and
yeah.
your short hair? Yeah, that sweatshirt rocks.
And my haircut. 3 years worth of growth.
Gone in an instant.
Down the drain.
Wow. Did you donate it to Locks of Love or anything?
I donated it to my mother. It was so my mom, for basically since I started growing my hair out, has been pestering me nonstop to get it cut. And she's like, so much so that I at one point was like, if you don't stop, I'm never, like, the more you ask me, I'm going to keep putting it off, because every time you ask me, it doesn't make me want to do it. And so she's like, okay, fine. And she stopped. And that was like a year ago. That was a whole hour of not asking me a year ago. So it was a whole year ago, maybe a little bit longer. And I was like, it was her birthday this last week. And I was like, man, I don't know what to do for her birthday. And I just said, you know what? What if I got my haircut as a gift? And we were like, oh my gosh, that'd be a great idea. So got a schedule for the next day, or got a cut scheduled for the next day. And I had them give me the locks. She actually asked, she's like, did you want to keep the hair for anything? And I was like, actually, yeah, thanks for asking. And I told her the whole plan. And so we packed it in a little box, in a bag box, and gave it to her. And I walked in, and the weather perfectly, it got a little bit cooler. It was like 50 or something degrees. So I put on a beanie and I covered everything. And I walked in real quick, and I was just like, man, the weather, it got a little cool outside. I had to put on my beanie, like covering myself, so they wouldn't question it. And my sister already knew, my brother-in-law already knew, but no one else knew. And so I went in, and I was like, hey, here's your gift. You have to open it right now. And she's like, what? And I'm like, right now, you have to open it. And she was like, okay. And she pulls it out, and she like pulls this, it's like at least 12 inches of hair. And she's like, oh, and I'm like, there was no reaction. I was like, Mom. And she's like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, Mom. She goes, where did you get this? And I was like, where do you think and I pulled my hat off, and she was like, oh my God, you cut your hair. I love it. It looks so good. She thought that I had bought her extensions, like as a gift, that I had just gotten her a clip-on extension. And I was like, that's a nasty ass extension. Like, it's got tons of grays like mixed in. It's not all one color. So yeah, but she was happy, and everyone else was happy. And my showers are taking a lot less time now.
Yeah, I bet.
A lot less hair around the house. So since I'm the one that does the majority of cleaning, it's a lot less for me to clean up after myself.
Nice. And then we have Goofing and Gaffing Geo. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing all right. Happy to be here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. We're going to goof and gaff all over the place. That sounded wrong, but just go with it. I love me some good innuendo.
Innuendo. Facts.
I'm still going to vote for Inhumans, even if you're goofing and gaffing.
When is that happening? I need to start my grassroots campaign again.
I don't know, but I'm gonna take a note out of your book and campaign Inhumans all year, every year.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Growing out my mullet, Captain Underpants.
Nice.
Okay. That's what I need. Extensions. In a couple of weeks, I do got time. All right, I'll make time.
Oh, the thing is in a couple of weeks? The Marvel reprint poll? Or Marvel Most Wanted books?
I think the Most Wanted thing.
Okay.
But when I most want new releases, I go to InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices. Free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's a loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount to your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. Great packaging, wonderful customer service. That is our sponsor for tonight's broadcast, InStockTrades.com. Also, at some point during the month, we will be doing the gift card giveaway, so be on the lookout for that. Could be tonight, could be on a Thursday, could be on a Friday. Who knows? You're going to have to tune in to find out when we'll make that happen. But that is all courtesy of InStockTrades.com. Let me highlight the page. Sorry, I don't have that open. I'm not a professional.
There we go. Oh, there's Kane. What up, Kane?
Thank you, Kane, for joining. Your current deals of the week. Your new releases. You got your top sellers.
The Phoenix book is the top seller?
Apparently, supposedly.
That's the new Out of the Ashes type thing.
I don't know
Okay.
about
Not a Phoenix Omnibus, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's from the new X-Men line. I get it. Okay.
this one's pretty creepy. The manga.
Jeez. What are you guys doing?
I know. And of course, we got sales, you got your clearances, damages, red tags, and creator spotlight books right now. All this and more you can find when you visit InStockTrades.com. Also, at the end of the show, we will be giving you the info on the new deals of the week, which will start tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that in a couple minutes. So shout out. Let me take this off the screen. There we go.
I gotta get that. I gotta go to that Marvel poll.
Yes.
I have to go to VFC to do that? Okay.
Unfortunately,
All
it's like he's the messenger, and I love the messenger, and we're good friends for many years, but the messenger does not approve of my Inhumans omnibus. I already have like -1 stacked against me, so it's kind of hard, because if it were an X-Men book, he'd be like, ooh, yes, okay, let's promote it. Yeah, let's take it up to the hierarchy. Nope, I'm stuck down in the trenches down below with the rest of the obscure squad.
The obscure squad,
which is crazy.
Heck yeah.
It's like increasingly crazy every time we get another announcement, and it's like one of those random things. And I go on about this every single time.
Right. Yeah,
but
I know.
Inhumans is now like obscure and not a mainstay.
It should have been printed ages ago, and now it like at least 6 years ago, and now we would have been saying like, man, reprint the Inhumans. They've been out of print for so long. No, nothing.
I'm not even gonna be nice about it anymore. In the past, I might have said like,
let's go.
At the very least, give us one. Like, give us one Inhumans. No, fuck that. Give us like 7 Inhumans omnibus, or eat my shorts. Like, honestly.
Yes, thank you. Love it.
And I'm gonna bully everyone into voting for it too. Despite what Omar might he might say, he's like, you can't push people to, they have to vote for what they want. Yet they don't know what they want is the problem.
They don't know what they want. They're gonna choose Amazing Spider-Man and X-Men. And we all know those are gonna happen. You're just wasting votes, people.
I'm turning my back on Alf Omnibus permanently until Humans happen. All of them.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alf can die in a fire, choking on a cat.
On a cat.
Whoa!
And the cat climbs out as he survives. We're pro cats.
The cat was Heathcliff from Marvel's Heathcliff comics.
There you go.
Did publish Heathcliff at some point.
Hey, Lockjaw is a huge seller, man, and we used to have a very popular Inhuman, but she betrayed us and jumped ship to the X-Men. with this
Yeah.
Marvel. What am I gonna do with that?
Upset me, actually.
What am I gonna do with
That
that?
upset me, actually.
I'm still salty about that.
Yeah, I believe
I
it.
will never forgive them.
No, I don't blame you.
Inhumans Omnibus, Mexican Gwen Stacy Omnibus, Alpha Omnibus. Hell yeah.
Lev has a good question at 8:17.
If I wanted to support an Inhumans Omnibus, which should I vote for? I've never read Inhumans, so I'm completely unfamiliar.
Every single one of them.
I always recommend the Paul Jenkins Jay Lee 12-issue maxi series. I think that is the proper modern-ish, because it's pretty old now. It's from the 2001 modern-ish introduction to the Inhumans that is very accessible. You learn about their history. You get a solid 12-issue storyline that has major repercussions for the royal family that continues on into other runs. It was highly influential. So I would recommend that. I think the oversized hardcover is out of print, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find because, again, this isn't like Wolverine or whatever. It's the Inhumans, unfortunately. But what I personally want are the Silver Age, the original stories that started in Fantastic Four, and then eventually they got their own series with Black Widow or whatever. That stuff, I would love to have that collected in an omnibus format. But yeah, that's what I pick.
Yeah.
We see you, Cage. Thank you for joining. Munin sees you.
I don't see him.
Riley does not see you, Cage. Sorry. Stuff the ballot boxes. Go to libraries and coffee shops to change your internet sources. Let's go. Give too many options and people freeze on analysis paralysis. Moral of the story: vote for Inhumans.
Right.
That's why Kane rules.
Yeah.
Sorry, other mods.
The Inhumans.
Wait, James also rules. Everybody rules. Sorry, I don't want to get the mods upset. Sorry. NFL, dude, you rule too. Everybody. Except Josh. He's not here.
Yeah, where has he been?
I don't know. MIA. He's always missing.
I feel like he would probably go against the grain, though. And probably be
yes.
No.
He wants to tease me. Yeah. He puts like lewd nicknames for me. Like, what are we doing, Josh? True Graphic, thank you for joining. I am fine. Still reading the Delano Hellblazer Omnibus. Just ordered the Books of Magic Volume 2 after I 100% enjoyed Volume 1. Nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to correct you. You actually only enjoyed it 90% because there were no Inhumans in that book.
Let's go.
I know that it's not even the same publisher, but they should have known. Like, come on.
Let's see. Samantha's in the house. Thank you for joining.
Batmantha, what up? I read a lot of Batman this weekend.
Patrick, that is a good addiction to have. Don't worry about it. You're amongst your people here, so you're safe.
The problem is when you stop buying books, then you just have a pile of books that you need to buy. But if you keep buying books, then at the very least, you don't need to buy those books.
Yeah.
That's logic.
That's logic right there. Appreciate it. This is the VFC. Whenever I see VFC, and I know you coined that term, Jess, my dumbass immediately thinks of KFC.
Oh.
I never associate VFC with. I know, right? But I don't like. I see VFC. I'm like, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay,
we should start calling them KFC then.
KFC, baby.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So here's the poll for the outer print Omnis. You know what? I'll vote on that because I would like to collect the horror stuff. I never got them when they were announced or released, so I would vote for that.
Those original Marvel horror books?
The horror, yeah. And the Tomb of Dracula and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think number 2 and 3 have been out of print forever.
So I'll vote for those. Right? Thank you. Cosmic X-Men. Why?
That was a
I
good
don't know.
song.
Josh is in the VFC. Of course he is. He's
What's BFC doing now?
he's betraying us.
He should be on here
In
defending him.
his eyes, we are no longer relevant.
Oh my goodness.
What is Warren's stance on Inhumans? Warren's got my back. He's a homie, I think.
Oh, is this Warren that hates all books and likes like one thing?
Yes. Warren
Yeah.
is always on the manga streams, and I appreciate that 100%.
Oh, William Lee for calling it KFC.
Right. Yes, because NMC, I'm like, okay, but now I see BFC, I'm like, KFC, chicken. All right. BFC is doing the out of print Marvel poll. Yeah, I saw that notification.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Peter's great.
Whoa, that's a pretty strong lineup against us.
Yeah, but the rest of the panelists, no, who else is in there? I don't know. Let me check. Hold on.
Can we all, like, as one group, this triad, like, join that as a single talking head? It's like
That'd be awesome if we could invade it.
Oh,
but like in one box on Omar's stream, it's just the three of us in that one box.
oh, Taylor's there. Taylor's cool. I don't know about that Omar fella, but Taylor's cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know about that, but the rest of the gang, they're all cool. They're homies. So yeah. Unfortunately, gang, I did not haul anything because I have a box that's been missing for a week and a half now. And I checked just now before going live a couple minutes ago, and it's nowhere near my area, so I got nothing. It's been a minute since I've hauled anything. What about you?
One thing. Oversized Doom by Hickman and Sanford Green. I think they ran out. They shipped this separately from everything else because it was holding up my order.
There you go.
And I never got a one shot, which immediately sold out and started selling for real money on eBay. So I'm glad that this got reprinted in the gallery edition because the art is really amazing.
Does it have an Inhuman in there?
No. It's got Runaways. It's got Runaways #1. I think that must be the Rainbow Rowell run, and Fantastic Four by Hickman 583. I guess for context.
Love it. Nice.
Yeah, this art is rocking. I actually have no idea what's happening in here.
That's a big book.
Yeah, it is. These Treasury editions are solid.
I
guess I don't want to go any further. I might spoil it. Something's happening here to somebody.
He got electrocuted by a cable in his house. The light went out, and he tried to fix it. And he touched what is it? 220 volt cable, whatever.
He's turning into Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. He's gonna be disfigured, and they're gonna reconstruct his face, and it's gonna be like Downey.
Yep.
Doom don't want no scrub. That looks so cool. Doom is larger than life. No book can contain all of Doom. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great one-shot story.
Good. Thanks, Michael. It's good to know.
I got 3 things in my haul this time.
Let's do it.
First off, this shitty book that has no Inhumans. This is Daredevil by Innocenti. None of these covers have Inhumans on them, as far as at a glance.
Yep.
Innocenti just didn't really care about writing a worthwhile book, I guess. So there's that. And then from the wrong publisher, here's Batman by James Tynion IV. James should have put the Inhumans in this anyway. I feel like there was a lot of opportunity. He could have made Punchline an Inhuman, honestly.
Yeah.
It would have been really easy. Could have just said, like, oh, and then from the other universe, the Terrigen Mists. And her power is that she's not Harley Quinn, I guess. And then I also got, this might have the Inhumans in it. The Castlevania Dominus, or like the DS collection.
Heck yeah.
So I've been waiting on getting this for a little while. I'm very excited. Dawn of Sorrow is my favorite Castlevania game. And actually, you know what? There's probably not Inhumans in that, so fuck it. Like, I don't care about that anymore. That's it. It's a disappointment.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll take you off the screen in a second. Hold on.
Awkward.
Hold on. It's uploading. There we go. Boom. You can't see it. Son of a bitch.
Take us off the air.
Take us off now. Hell yeah. It's
Blackagar Boltagon's emblem.
Nice.
But you can't see it. I hate StreamYard. These guys suck. I mean, I'm grateful for what we can do here, but we're limited. I wish we could do more. Dawn of Sorrow is one of the best, right next to Circle of the Moon. I wrote on my Discord, if you guys want to join, that Saturday I've been having internet issues. They're still not fixed. And so I just took the night off and started playing, doing my Castlevania marathon thing. And I started with the NES game. And that is one of the most horrendous experiences I've had in a while. And trying to defeat these random villains that just jump at you and they hit you, and your sprite literally goes like 4 feet backwards and you can't do anything about it. And then you fall off a cliff because a rat or a flea man or a raven knocked you off the map.
What game is this?
Castlevania for NES, the original Castlevania.
Oh.
And then there's a skeleton, and the skeleton just throws bones at you. and you got I hate the flea man. I can pull up a picture. It's a tiny little dude. He's nasty. He's, I think, like Vermin from Marvel, but with clothing, Victorian era. And he just scurries in the ground and goes at you, and you try and jump, and there's something in the air and it knocks you back a couple feet. I was losing my mind last Saturday.
It doesn't sound fun or relaxing.
I spent a good portion. I think I spent like 3 hours trying to beat the game, and I'm almost at the final level to meet up with Dracula and kill him. But spoilers, he comes back multiple times. And that was my weekend.
Gosh.
Let me find a Flea Man picture, because I do have the games over here. All right.
Flea Man.
So here's the Castlevania collection for a Switch. Here's the GBA one, Advance. And I also got the Dominus one, but I got this cover instead.
Yeah, we got
it's they're both cool, but I don't know. I went with this one. You know what? Because yours, Riley, the font, the logo placement bothered me too much for my OCD.
I just like that game.
This one's centered, and that one is over here. Yours is over here.
Yeah, it's a little off.
Just knock that lady down and place it on top. What the hell? Capcom or Konami or whatever.
Samantha's got a good question for you too. At 8:32.
Do you guys still recommend waiting for the Switch 2?
I'm probably
Honest,
going.
I'm already in line because of the Nintendo, the My Nintendo thing, where if you're a Switch Online member, you can already register for a pre-order link. So I'm already in, and those have not been canceled. We will be getting those in May. So I'm already in line, sort of, to grab it. It's expensive, but I'm a huge gamer and I love Nintendo. All my life, I've been playing Nintendo consoles and games, so I think it's worth it. It looks fantastic, and I cannot wait to play the new Donkey Kong game. So, yeah, depends on your budget, on how much you're willing to play with it, or you're just gonna play a few rounds and then not touch the console again in a few. Then you might not want to get it right now. But if the FOMO's getting at you, then, and if you can get it, then go for it. That would be my thing. I don't know.
I think I'm done.
You're
I
done?
think I'm sticking with my Switch and I'm sticking with my PlayStation 5. I'm not playing the games, and I think I want to play the games that I have for both consoles, and
Yes.
I'm just not playing. So I get that people want this new one. I totally understand. I really wanted that PlayStation 5. But I think I'm set. This is for the next 20 years. Hopefully I will be playing those.
We need to play, what's it called? Mario Party.
Oh, what's that game? Have I heard of it?
But I found a solution, and I'll tell you about it off air.
Okay.
I think it's gonna work. We will make it happen. I promise you. I found the proper solution to all my issues. I don't have to worry about StreamYard. We can just play it, and people will dig it. I'll tell you about it later.
All right. I'm excited. I do want to play that game.
Did you see the? Well, you just said you didn't want to get it. But did you see the new one? The update that it's getting for Switch 2?
No.
The new one, the Switch 2, now has a camera. And what's cool about it is that essentially Nintendo is allowing everybody to stream their games. Well, the ability to FaceTime with friends. The Switch you can buy a camera accessory, right? It's going to track your face. And there are mini games where your face will be in the Mario Party game, and you interact with the game that way, and you can see yourself on screen with your friends, whether they're local or via layout streaming thing, whatever, overseas. So technically, the three of us could be playing, and we would be inside the game, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited.
Okay, I changed my mind. I'm getting a Switch 2.
I'll show you a trailer later. I can't play it now. What the hell's the Flea Man? I'm trying to find Flea Man. I thought it was on one of the instructions. I can't.
Well, the Switch 2 at least can play all your Switch 1 games, so
yeah,
you wouldn't, if you got it, and even if you didn't get more than like a game on it, you're not keeping yourself from playing what you already have. I guess.
Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. I'm all over the place. I apologize. This is Flea Man from Castlevania.
Oh man.
Okay, so the original sprite is this booger, whatever. But this is what he's supposed to look like. He's a tiny flea creature, monster. So he's probably.
And what does he do? What does he do in the game? Do you?
Let's see if I can find a screenshot, because I don't think we can. He just runs across the floor really fast and goes after you. And
how do you defend yourself?
I have to crouch down and hit him with the whip. But
okay.
Then there's like 300 behind me. And then by the time I react and I go back to kill the other ones, then there's a new one the other side. And it's so frustrating. I hate the Flea Man. Let's see if I can find a. Yeah, and then Flea Man teams up with Frankenstein's monster for some reason. That's an odd pairing. So he's one of the villains from the first game, the Creature and Flea Man. But I can't find. Oh yeah, here he is. All right, look at this little rat bastard. Share this tab instead. There we go. Can you see Flea Man
Over on the side.
over on the side? The little red booger thing that's jumping.
Yeah. And so you're facing off against Frankenstein there, and then Flea Man will show up.
And Flea Man's all over the damn place. He's jumping, he's crawling, he's scurrying around. It's so annoying. I hate it. Plus, afterwards, you get to the level where you face the Grim Reaper. That is the most frustrating shit that I have ever played in my life. And I was playing, and I'm like, this is not worth it. I hate this game. I hate this franchise. Because you go in and you're facing against Medusa heads, and they're floating around. So you got to time it correctly. But you also have a knight, and he's throwing crap at you while the heads are going like towards you, floating around. It's chaos. So you beat all that. I'm done, and I got like 1 or 2 hit points left, and then you have to face the Grim Reaper, and he starts throwing a million scythes at you while also going for you. It is, to me at least, it's the hardest boss fight of the first game. Dracula, whatever, you can save and fight him, whatever. But the Grim Reaper and the Flea Man and oh my god, this game is.
It sounds like it's bad for you. I don't want to play this game.
Yes, it is. The other games are better. Symphony of the Night onwards, they're much better.
Oh yeah, I played Symphony of the Night. I remember that.
Yeah, there you go. But this stuff, the GBA and the DS games, they're great, fantastic. But the original NES game, I do not recommend going through that. I'm at the final fight, so I'll be done. I'll be done with that soon. It takes around 3 to 4 hours to beat the original game.
I spend 3 or 4 hours, and I just keep dying on the first level.
That sounds like me.
So yeah. Oh wait, not this. Hold on. There we go. So yeah. How many of you are buying the Lunar Remastered Collection this week? I am.
What is that?
That's a classic JRPG that's being remastered for PlayStation and Switch. I've been.
Is that on limited run?
No. Gun-Ho themselves are selling it through Amazon for the US. But however, they're confident that it's going to sell well, that they did not do pre-orders on the website. So you can only get it if in North America, you can only get it, in the US, you can only get it on release date. There are websites like Video Games Plus, the VGP website in Canada. You can get it from there. You can pre-order. Sorry.
About what?
I don't know. What hardware do you play the original on, Geo? The Castlevania? I'm just using my first Switch, my only Switch. I never got the OLED or the other bundle. I do have ROMs for that, but that is illegal. Kids, don't do that. Don't play the ROMs.
Oh, sailing the high seas.
Yes, because I do have a modded arcade 1-up with all the Raspberry stuff and all the games inside. So I do play the original Castlevania arcade version. I do have it on my Raspberry Pi, and that's a lot of fun. I still suck in that one too. So I do plan on getting Lunar Remaster. I have the games on PS1 and the one remake on PSP, and they're very expensive if you try and get them now on the PlayStation. They're like $100 to $200 per game.
Oh, so that's a big deal that you can get the Lunar Remaster.
Yeah, you get the Neo one, and you pay like $60, and you get both games and one cart.
Nice.
Sweet Coda. You know what? Where's my coffee? I have that too. Why not?
Video Bros.
Yeah, we're Video Game Bros tonight, baby. Sweet Coda, Day 1 edition. And I don't know what happened to the card. It's missing, but I'll find it soon. It's somewhere here in the house. So I got that, and I'll be playing that in like 2032.
Feel that.
My hot take is the higher frame rate and resolution will practically be worth it for the Zelda alone. Yes, I am excited for Donkey Kong. I'm excited to. I never finished Breath of the Wild, so now it's a good excuse because we get the free upgrade. If you're a Switch Online member, you get the Zelda's upgraded editions for free. So it's a good excuse to finish those games. I'm excited for that. And Metroid Prime 4, oh mama, let's go. I am so excited for that. You have no idea. Yeah.
I really want to play the new Mario Kart, but I feel like none of my friends that I play Mario Kart with are going to get a Switch 2 for a while, so I'm going to be like sad and alone.
I made the foolish decision to reserve the console by itself. And now I'm kind of regretting it because for $50 more, you get the Mario Kart world bundled in. But the problem is, I do want Mario Kart physically. So that's why I didn't get it initially. But physically, that game's going to be really expensive. So I don't know what to do.
I personally, I would rather just pay the extra $30 for a physical version. I don't want to have just a digital version of that.
Yeah. Jess, have you seen you played the Metroid Prime games, right?
I did. Let's see. I played it last time I played it. That was one of the first games I played on the Wii, I think.
Prime 1 came out on the GameCube and 2, and the third one was for the Wii.
Yeah, I played it on the GameCube, and then I played it on the Wii. Yeah. And each time I cleared everything out, got to the final boss level on the Cube and the Wii, and I absolutely could not beat the boss, and that's when my decision came. I made the decision. I don't have to finish this game to have enjoyed it. F this.
That's true. I agree.
Threw the controller at the TV, of course, and then said, I'm not. So there's a bunch of games that I've gone all the way through only to not be able to beat the final boss. So I said, F this. I had fun. That's enough.
I played that game so many times because I was trying to get 100% on it. And every time I would beat it, it would be like 98, 99% because there's like one thing that I forgot to scan early in the game and you can't like go back and rescan stuff. But I did it so many times that I wound up like the last time when I finally got 100%, I beat it in less than 5 hours. Like I had memorized that game top to bottom.
Nice. William Lee, I can actually answer this. It's the Switch 2 exempt from tariffs. For now it is because Doug Bowser, in an interview with somebody, I forgot who it was, mentioned that there's a huge initial batch of Switches that are already here stateside in warehouses, and this was planned ahead of time. And if it goes out of stock, out of print, out of whatever, out of life, and they have to birth it again, maybe then you might see some tariffs being applied to it. But we're not economists here, so we're not going to give you 100% verified answers on this. So take it with a grain of salt. But my thing is that the first wave here, there won't be an issue with it. Restocks, that's another ball game. We'll see about that.
It'll be really interesting if they do, because I don't know what the cost hike would wind up being if it does get impacted. But it'll be really interesting to see that where it's like a second wave, like a restock being priced higher.
And I did hear, sorry to interrupt, that the Switch takes around $400 to construct the Switch 2. So they're selling this from the gate out of the gate at a loss on this first wave. So it's around $400 per Switch to build.
Oh, I thought it was like I thought they were charging like $600 for it.
No, it's for What is it? 450,
450.
and the Mario Kart bundle is 500, which is it's a lot of money. But you only live once. Let's go, baby. Woo.
Oh, I agree with that.
I'm gonna go in all in.
Tax returns, man, coming back.
Yeah. I did some extra work recently, so I got a couple spare hundies. I'm gonna go ahead and use them.
I caught up with my reading so I can start making videos again.
We're in the reading zone, folks. Let's switch on over. Hold on, Bradley. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Omar, where are you? There we go. Take it away, dude.
Zone. Yeah, I caught up on my reading, and I was gonna say like that I can put more time into making videos and stuff, and actually making extra dosh every month. But all the stuff that I read was manga, so Jess doesn't care, and I don't have them all with me. I mean, I kind of do. This entire shelf, I read all of these books recently.
Whoa!
So everything right here, and then some stuff over here. I don't know. It's not that.
It's
fun.
a Thursday thing.
Yeah. Here's something that has boobies in it, Jess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's definitely some tatas and TTs in here.
I still have those books you sent me.
Here you go.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna leave it like that just in case, because you know.
And there's no nipples, so I don't think can we get in trouble for that?
I showed a haul video with my copy, and it was okay. So I do have that as well. I'll be posting a video about this soonish on the channel this week.
It's funny because it's not even the most risque book I've got. It's just the one that I read like a week ago.
And they're not technically human, real. The girls.
Yeah.
What are they?
They're ball girls.
They are magical balls that turn into hot ladies.
And they're kind of like gremlins, because when you feed them chocolate, they like sprout more balls.
Super Ball Girls. This was the book that we stumped you on when we did the last fake manga, real manga. I read the description of this, and we won because you guessed it was a fake one, but it was real. So it holds a special place in my YouTube heart.
Because you got us on that?
Yep.
It
and we
sounds
won.
fake as hell, dude.
Look, I'll read it to you. Dash dreams romantic rejections, a dead-end job at the chocolate factory. Eita has never experienced what it's like to have any of his number one desires fulfilled. But on a lonely Christmas evening, a blast from the past comes flying through the air and into his hand, an ultra bouncy Super Ball. He decides to play with it in his room, only for a voluptuous woman with perfect lips to emerge from it. Is this finally Ichiyoshi's time, or is life about to get a little strange?
And I said that wasn't real?
You said it was, yeah, you and Lou said, oh, that's a fake one. I'm like, let's go. We won.
I don't know what Gio's description exactly was, but it was it made you think it was fake.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys were on a roll that night. I think you crushed us that last one.
That should be the wallpaper for Friday's show. No. You guys will see. It'll happen soon. I can't do that every week. It's going to ruin the fun. When you least expect it, we're going to hit you with some weirdness on the.
Okay,
on the thing.
I get
it. Jess, did you read anything interesting for the peeps?
Yeah, I read a lot. I'm about halfway through this Batman by Tiny Onion Omnibus. I got done with Tiny Onion. I got halfway through and done with the Joker War. So then I had the books Joker War Saga and then Batgirl and Nightwing Joker War. And reading both of those dip with this. You don't need them. But I did need Joker War Saga because in this, some things happen and they don't get resolved and they moved on. So I could be like X-Men and just say, okay, that happened. But Harley Quinn's throat was slit and then all of a sudden she comes back. So I read Joker War Saga, which had Harley 75, which I own somewhere over there because it was drawn by Riley Rossmo. Ooh. And so Joker War Saga filled in some stuff, and I'm reading Batgirl and Nightwing Joker War just to fill in some more gaps because he goes from Rick Grayson back to Nightwing, and he's controlled by Joker. Joker controls Barbara's spine. It's a whole thing. The Joker War. He gets Bruce Wayne's fortune, and then just starts messing with the Bat family. So, yeah, there's a ton of punchline in this, and then, which I think is fine. There's Clown Killer and Ghostmaker just showed up. So there's a lot of new characters in this book.
Who's Ghostmaker?
Not sure yet. Batman, I just started it. Batman recognizes his voice. So I think it's the guy from Batman Zdarsky's First Night, I think it was called, or where he had a partner training, and the partner betrayed him, and I have a feeling that's Ghostmaker.
No, nice,
but I'm not sure yet. And then I have all the other books in standard hardcover. So I want to keep reading after this because actually I'm really enjoying this. I don't know why people have hit on, what's the word? Beat on it, shit on it, whatever. It's a good run. I enjoy this a lot. It's got a lot of new characters in it that are cool. And hey, I like Punchline. She's interesting. She's very murderous. It's cool. Punchline's a friend of the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get some new stuff in there. He's got it.
People don't like it because it doesn't have the Inhumans. I already went over this.
That must be the issue. I haven't run into Medusa yet.
Where's Black Bolt? Where's Maximus the Mad?
Yeah, Karnak. Where are you at? Where are you at, boy?
Son of a bitch! What?
That's me every time I read a new book and it's not the Inhumans.
You're like opening up a random novel. You're like, fuck, there's no Inhumans here.
Son of a bitch! What?
I'm sorry. I love that soundbite. That's one of my favorites.
Geo playing Mario Party, and he doesn't have the option to play as
I got it.
Son of a bitch! What?
I'm just gonna spam that all night until the chat gets tired of it.
If there were a Mario character that were an Inhuman, which one would it be? Do you think?
The cow from Mario Kart. I need to show you. Where's my phone? I need to show you my wallpaper. Hold on.
Did you make it the Akira cow?
Yes.
I knew it.
Oh, you can't.
Hell yeah! The Akira slide with Moo Moo.
Let me lower the brightness. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
love it.
Because we can now play in the new one. We can now play as the cow from the Moo Farm stage or whatever. So
yeah,
he's now a playable character.
A lot of random like NPC creatures are playable characters in the new Mario Kart for some reason.
Oh.
There's like at least 84 playable characters or something like that.
Yeah, let me find it. Hold on.
I don't remember the context for that clip. I was upset about something. I think something got postponed or canceled or something.
Were we just talking about One Piece too much or something?
No. Do you remember the context for that clip, Gio? Like why I was mad?
But this one?
No.
That's an all-time classic. We were doing a Monday show, and I just kept talking about One Piece because people kept asking, and then you told everybody, "Who the fuck is Luffy?"
that was somebody in the chat kept asking that when I thought of Luffy, and I just said, "Who the f is Luffy?" I don't know, but it was the other where son of a bitch. What? I can't remember what I was upset about.
It was because of a solicit or something, and we were just goofing around. But I don't remember what exactly it was. It's from 2022, so I believe James sent this to me. James, can you? Is that within your power tonight? Can you check that out for us? I would appreciate it so much, brother. Hold on, I'm looking for the damn character selection screen from Mario Kart World, so you can see the crazy characters. But I can't find it. Yeah, no root beer for Punchline. No.
Nope, I dig her.
Did you see the statue based on Jorge Jimenez's art for Punchline?
I don't think so.
What's the company that does statues? Prime One? Prime.
Oh, it's a Prime One? No way can I afford that.
Yeah, it's pricey. Hold on. It's $1,600. You really have to love Punchline.
Wow.
Let me share my screen so you can.
Yeah, the art is amazing in this book. Jorge Jimenez and Guillaume March. It's just amazing. The art all the way through.
Nope, that's not it. There we go. You see that?
$1,600 for that?
It's a concept design by Jorge Jimenez. You can see here. It looks a lot like his art. Like,
yeah, well, that's good. I love his art, but not $1,600 worth. Woo!
Although I don't like this on paper, it should look cool because she's biting her lip or whatever. But I find it like way too creepy.
Oh,
like,
well,
like this is like that's Uncanny Valley to me.
I kind of like that
because the eyes, I wouldn't want to stare that like at like midnight.
2 a.m. She's next to your
I don't
bed.
know about that. On paper, it sounds pretty cool, but not really. But then this sculpt, I think, is a lot better. Like, okay, girl, get it. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
I dig the vibes here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one, if she's in my collection, she's disgusted that I would collect a figure of Punchline. Be like, freaking nerd. What the hell? So this is the art that it's based on.
Right. Did we know how tall it is?
It is. I don't know. Let me find it real quick.
$1,600. I would hope it's at least like 5'7". This
is product size, height 85 centimeters. What is that in American?
1/3 scale, so it's probably about 2 feet tall.
Oh yeah, it's good size.
Okay. Oh look, it has different face plates. Okay, or face.
She's in the movie theater because that's where Joker gets everybody to go and kill them. Movie theaters.
Ah. Oh look, we got a thingy.
It's 2 feet tall, but it has like a massive stand that she's on, so she's not even
with a Harley Quinn doll. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I saw it.
Like a stuffed doll or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she faces off a lot against Harley.
Jess Clips, I believe a book got delayed.
Yeah, I bet it was one I was really waiting for too.
And that's when you...
Son of a bitch! What?
And now I can use it whenever I want. I love it. I love it.
You'll be able to use it tonight because I heard Lady Mechanica got pushed to next week.
Son of a bitch! What?
Yeah, I'm pissed at that.
Oh, punchline, get out of here. Okay. So there you go. Let's switch to some previews.
Nice.
Let's do that. Now, this is pretty interesting. I thought, did I just get bamboozled? What is happening here? Check this out. I click on Lunar. That's all we got for DC, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way there's just one book coming out from DC Comics. But yeah, there's just one.
It's a thin week.
So if you didn't get the original printing, now you can get the reprint of Legion of Superheroes 5 years later, Omnibus, hardcover volume 1. Now, my question is, if you guys can check, did this original printing come out 5 years ago? Because that would be awesome.
You remember? It might have been.
I feel like I got it earlier than that. It's been out of print forever and expensive on eBay.
Let's see. 2020. Hey.
It is 5 years later. Wow. Good
5
job.
years later, we get the reprint.
4.5 years, almost 5 exactly.
Yeah. This collects Legion of Superheroes 1 through 39, Legion of Superheroes Annual 1, 2, and 3, The Adventures of Superman 478, and Timber Wolf 1 through 5.
Those 5 issues of Timberwolf are really what sells it.
Oh, yeah. Shout out. That's the only DC book. What are you going to do?
Human.
What am I going to do? I'm not going to buy it. That's what I'm going to do. Pass.
Give me a second. There we go. Boom. Now, this previews is wacky because I feel like I've highlighted this twice already this year.
I feel like that too.
So let's ignore Boom with this hiccup. Marvel, Black Widow Modern Era Epic Collection Volume 1 is coming out. Hey, Yelena first debuted in the Inhumans maxi series from Paul Jenkins.
Oh shit!
So if you are a what do you call it, a collector of first appearances, you need to get an Inhumans book for that.
So this Black Widow passes the test because it's tangentially related.
Bingo, got it.
Inhumans. So
shout out Black Widow, friend of the show. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. By Ryan North, right?
I'm going to get it, and you're welcome for the omnibus that will happen because of it. It's so good.
Volume 5, alternate, Aliens, Ghosts, and Alternate Earth. Is that the name of it? Whatever. Issues 23 to 28 of that.
Definitely get it.
Marvel Masterworks Avengers West Coast hardcover volume 1, as well as the DM variant. Sure, get that. I don't know. You do you. I wouldn't recommend it, but go for it.
It might have an Inhuman in it. I don't know.
Maybe. Marvel Masterworks Captain America hardcover volume 1 and the DM variant. Same deal. I don't know about that. But hey, you do you. This from the Marvel stuff, this is the one I'm most excited for.
Same.
Predator versus Black Panther. All 4 issues of this miniseries. That is really badass. I need to read this. So yeah, I'm rooting for the Predator. Sorry, Black Panther. Predator is my favorite movie monster of all time. So yeah, any Predator thing, whatever on film, TV, comic, whatever, I'm gonna root for the Predator.
I have a friend who the Predator, the Yachtja is they're like, hear me out, you know? They're like, hear me out. The Predator's pretty hot.
Oh my god. That's disturbing but hilarious. Ultimate Black Panther Volume 2, Gods and Kings. This collects issues 7 through 12. I want to get this. I would like to collect all the Ultimate books. So far, I have Spider-Man and X-Men, so I need to pick this one up. And what's the other one I'm missing? Avengers? Avengers, right? Yeah.
Ultimates. Are they the Avengers or are they the Ultimates?
Ultimates. And then there's I don't know. I think I'm missing 2 books.
I'm just waiting on hardcovers on this stuff.
Yeah, me too.
And then this guy, he's getting an omnibus reprint. Wolverine by Jason Aaron, omnibus hardcover volume 1, with 2 covers. Is the variant? Did this always have a variant?
I don't think so.
So that second one is a new one, but it's the cover to issue 73 or 74. I don't remember which of the 2.
I'm going to say something very sacrilegious to all the Wolvie fans out there. Do not hate me for this. But when I see this image, I immediately play Creed songs in the background. Like with arms wide open and stuff like that. And with Scott Stapp's iconic voice that the chat loves. So that's what I see when I look at this.
You take me higher. To a place where blind men see.
I hope I didn't ruin this cover for you guys. So,
well, I think you amped it up for me.
Or maybe I sold some extra copies, and they're like, "Hell yeah, Creed and Wolverine, let's go."
I'd rather Creed than Nickelback. I'll say that for myself.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, hello, my friends. We Creed again. Love it.
Nice. Great to see you.
Yeah, if you don't have this, you get 2 covers to choose from.
That's the cover I have.
This boring white cover or the Creed Scott Stapp variant. Get this. Trust me, get that one.
If I knew that, I would totally get that cover.
Wolverine Deep Cut. This has Deep Cut 1 through 4 and Uncanny X-Men 246 and 251. Parental Advisory. This is the most anime looking Wolverine of all time. Holy crap. That's awesome. Shout out, friend of the show. From the other publishers, we got a lot of manga, which we talked about on Thursday, so I'm going to skip all this. But there is an Ahoy Comics release.
Yeah, this is supposed to be really good. I got a couple of people that recommended it to me. Garth,
I read the description for it, and I'm really excited for it as well. I want to check it out. Savage Sword and Sorcery parody from the co-creators of Preacher Boys and Marvel's Get Fury. Meet Babs, a barbarian thief, and Barry, the world's most enchanted sword. Together they travel a fantastic landscape of wizards, dragons, demons, and castles looking to steal treasure. Their plans are interrupted by the arrival of a band of very white knights who exploit and divide the townsfolk. Babs wasn't looking for a fight, but she's never found a bad situation she couldn't make 100 times worse.
Nice.
I like
I'm
it.
definitely getting that.
I don't think I have any Ahoy comic books, so this might be my first one. We'll see.
They're the ones that put out the Wrong Earth and things like that.
Yeah. You've talked about that before. You love that one.
Yeah.
Yes, manga.
There's
a lot of booby manga this week, so sorry about that.
There are 2 manga that I do want to point out because I think they might appeal. And I'll point them out to you, Gio, but they might appeal to the audience here.
Is it Edo Ninja Scrolls, and does it count if I lose my virginity to an android?
No, but I appreciate you bringing those up.
Because those are like 2 manga with 2 big personalities to them, you know?
There's like at least 4 big personalities in there.
Quadruple the action.
Quadruple the fun.
I love the Cat Companions one. This was super adorable. Hold on. Let me take the sin off the screen. Here it is. I love this cover so much. That this is Maruru and Hachi. Maruru
don't encourage him.
Oh, Cat Companions is so adorable. Yes, I love it. Okay. Drifters is also pretty important for all the fans out there. Essentials. What the hell is this? I didn't
Nothing.
screen.
Nothing we care about.
None of you in the chat, you're not gonna buy this book, so F off. I'm not gonna read it. None of you. Watch. Now there's gonna be one person is gonna be like, I'm gonna buy that, and they're gonna leave a dislike because I shat on the whatever the hell that is. Fantastic Four Full Circle Expanded Edition. This came out like 2 years ago, right? I believe you guys have it. I don't.
Yeah.
I have it. It has extra. It has the extra Fantastic Four 51 in it, which helps explain, but it doesn't have the other issue in it. It needs to explain the negative zone.
No, because they're going to do a third one.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me that I have to go to MU to Marvel Unlimited to find those two stories to make that book make complete sense. But it does kind of gripe my cookies because it was beautiful and well written, I guess, but it needs those two extra issues to inform the reader of what's going on in this book.
Yeah. Fantastic Four Full Circle, Fantastic Four number 51, and the subsequent run of covers. Yeah. It's a shame they couldn't do that from the first printing.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's $65. Whew. That's almost one of those overpriced Omnis.
The Freak.
Omnipress is putting out Freak hardcover edition. Manga. Hey, Mary from Omnipress. Mary, are you in the chat? You got a book for you. I just made it up. I don't know if we have a Mary watching, but I'm pretty sure there is.
Mary M watches sometimes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Shout out. More manga. More lewd-ish manga. More lewdness. Get down with the lewdness. Manga. It's all manga.
My goodness.
Yeah, it is.
This already came out. This came out last week, I think.
Joyride?
Joyride, yeah.
That is a great book. I 100% recommend that book.
Because I remember putting it on the thumbnail.
Okay.
Last one or the one before.
I guess I just realized that a lot of these volumes of manga have already come out. This is probably Diamond catching up.
It's like if they were like going bankrupt or something, you know?
Yeah, it's weird. What's that? Mark Ryden's something or other.
Nobody's buying this. I'm sorry. I don't know.
That is creepy.
Isolation of COVID. Mark began a series of iconic half-animal, half-plush creatures that further explored his reverence for these beings who are guides through a landscape of the unknown. The figures in these paintings are neither human nor animal. They are spiritual entities that create a bridge between the human and animal world in which so much disharmony exists. This book features all of the original portraits of Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Mysterious and mythical creatures. The resulting gallery of enchanted characters embodies the artist's meticulously realized signature of blend of I hate it. Okay.
Archetype.
Cool. Archetype, kitsch, and narrative mysticism. There we go. I finished.
Narrative mysticism. That is next. Imagine out in the chat.
I was a collaborator on this book.
I gotta buy this. This is made for me.
These are like Temu yokai. Let's be honest. This is what it is.
Temu.
Temu, great value, Walmart, whatever off-brand you want to use. This is Mark Ryden seeing yokai and thinking like, how do I make that my own? Let's create half animal, half plush creature.
Oh man,
I hate it. I'm sorry, guys. I hate it.
It's freaking me out.
I'm not a fan. More cat manga. Cat is such a weirdo. My cat, when I got here today, he didn't come greet me because he was busy looking at all the pigeons outside. And he was trying to catch them. And I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get a single one. And he's like staring them down and tried to grab at least 2 of them, failed miserably. So I just laughed and I told him, like, I told you you're not gonna get them. You're terrible at this. But he tried. That's what counts. Manga. Living the Line is putting out Pit hardcover. That people might get. Ranger Academy from Boom, Volume 3. Star Trek Volume 4, Pleroma. Is that how I pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not a Trekkie. Sorry. TMNT Turtle Power Pack Volume 2. That's pretty cute.
I thought it was a Power Pack crossover with the TMNT.
That would have sucked. Sorry for the TMNT fans.
I would have been excited. Geo. Damn.
Oh, look at Ralph. Hold on. Look at this. That's a weird expression. What the heck's going on there?
He's upset because he thought he was going to team up with the Power Pack.
And bad sword placement right there from Leo.
Yeah. That doesn't look comfortable.
There's Donnie. My guy. Let's go. And Splinter, whatever. You're gross. You're a rat. Yeah, they're sensei, dad, whatever, but he's still disgusting. It's a giant rat, for Christ's sakes. Manga. I said, I don't think we have Image releases, Image comic stuff this week.
The 2 that I was going to mention, they're not actually on here because of the delays. So they're not coming from Diamond. So they won't be at our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. But if you happen to be buying your books elsewhere or to get ready for next week when I'm not going to be on the Monday show,
damn it.
Vagabond hardcover 2 is coming from Viz. And
nice.
Also from Viz, The Climber, the first omnibus of that. Vagabond I wanted to mention specifically because of the format, because I know that there's a lot of comic collector crossover with the big hardcover manga. The Climber because of the absolutely gorgeous artwork from Shinichi Sakamoto.
Superman Unchained is also getting released this week. I don't know why it wasn't in there.
What?
Yeah, deluxe.
Son of a bitch! What?
Hold on. I'm trying to.
You go on InStock Trades, and it is a lot of manga. They carry a lot of manga. More manga than Western books.
In the new releases?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just went through like I think 2 months of not carrying anything from Yen Press or Viz Media, which are 2 of the biggest publishers of manga, and then Diamond just stocked everything up. So that's why the new releases is largely populated.
Wait, is this coming out this week? DC Finest Superman Family of the Giant Turtle Man?
Says
I didn't see that.
It's listed. Nice, T. What are you doing? Hold on. Let me search. And you go to the Bozo's website and compare and contrast. Next week. Okay.
What about Superman Unchained?
Superman Unchained. This one. I think so. It's a variant, right? Superman Unchained. April 15th. Then why wasn't it on the thing? Oh, God, you guys suck. Holy crap. Freebies. What the hell?
Well, it's not on. Wait a sec.
Yeah, it is available, but this is the variant dust jacket edition.
It's not on comic releases either.
Superman Unchained. I have the first issue signed by Scott Snyder. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
I met him in a convention like Jesus, 2015 or 14, something like that.
Hmm.
Before we were doing Omnibros or whatever, before the show
Hmm.
even existed. So I have one of my, I haven't met a lot of creators, but one of my favorite things that I got signed was Batman #1, New 52. I got it signed by both Scott Snyder and Capullo.
that's awesome.
Yeah. They visited the island on separate occasions, but I brought the issue back.
Super.
Yeah. And is this coming out? All-Star Superman, this is for Superman Day. When is Superman Day?
Oh, yeah. I just saw that that's a thing now.
Why don't we get Aquaman Day? April 18th. You know what? I'm sorry. No Superman movie made $1 billion. You know who made $1 billion? Aquaman. You know who carried the second half of the DCEU while it sucked? It carried it and made the biggest box office splash, pun intended. The sequel to Aquaman, whatever it was called. That made like $500 million worldwide.
Who would have made even more money and carried even more? The Inhumans.
Yes, absolutely. Hell yeah.
Superman fights the Inhumans, then learns to love them and be friends with them, and falls in love with Medusa, and Black Bolt's not happy.
Superman would adopt Lockjaw. And
Crypto and Lockjaw together in one comic.
Yes, and Lockjaw would actually be the guard dog in the Fortress of Solitude, while Crypto's out there adventuring and doing all that stuff. Whatever, that's cool. But you need a guard dog, and that would be Lockjaw.
I accept that scenario.
The only Inhumans negative criticism I'm going to say today.
Nope.
Lockjaw having been like a human previously, that shit's so creepy.
Yeah, it is.
And especially because like Black Bolt treats him like a dog. Like he doesn't treat him like as a human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's gross. It's weird. I'm like, no, why did they add that?
No, that's a retcon I'm all in favor of. Because then you read Once and Future Kings or whatever it's called, and you see the royal family as kids, and Lockjaw has always been there. So he's been the family dog.
Who wrote Lockjaw as a human? So I can talk.
Wait, when was that?
That was. Let me find a date on it.
What is it included in? He was human and then he got turned into Lockjaw?
In 1983, Byrne wrote a story which revealed that Lockjaw was actually a humanoid Inhuman transformed by Terrigen Mist into a teleporting humongous dog-like being as opposed to being mutated. And it was quickly retconned. So, or not retconned. People just forgot about it.
And so they just remember him as the dog.
Yeah, he's just the dog.
But Peppered Storm remembers.
What a pull that was.
Yeah.
God, I hate that one so much.
We could have had this on screen. Hold on. This is one of my favorite panels from Cosmic Marvel. This one. We could have had this on screen, but we didn't for whatever reason. Because we finally did see Cosmo on Guardians 3. And we could have had Lockjaw too.
I forget what panel this is.
This is in Realm of the Kings or War of the Kings. One of those.
Oh, War of Kings. Okay, I still haven't read that.
From War of the Realms was a thing.
War of the Realms.
I was trying to make a joke, and then I remembered that Marvel actually did that. War of Kings, Realm of Kings, War of Realms, Realm of Wars, King of Realms.
The King of Realm, the Realmoning, the Kingdom, the Electric Boogaloo. So here's Climber, Volume 1. Everybody go grab it. It's a fun one. And yeah, that's it. When these books come out, which will be tomorrow, you can find them at our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, your home for collected editions. You get your Omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and more for great discounted prices that range from 42 to 55% off at times. Free shipping in the US at $50 or more. And there's that loyalty discount, which adds an extra 2% discount to your order if you make it on a week-by-week basis. Great packaging, wonderful customer service. That is InStockTrades.com. We do have the deals of the week. However, there's a minor goof and gaff to them, right, Jess?
Yeah. They didn't come with the percentages off. So we're just gonna guess.
There was a little screw up in logistics, and I do have the deals of the week. I don't have the percentages, so I do apologize. Tomorrow, you're gonna have to go in at noon and find out what the actual percentages are, but you know by now what they're probably gonna be. So
I should have emailed him back. It wouldn't have been. I bet it wouldn't have been hard for him to. He'd find time. Next time, if that happens, I'll email him. I should have done.
Do you have his phone number? Let's call him right now.
I don't.
Like, who are you weirdos? Oh, Omnibros. Okay.
I think we've got Emily's phone number. I know I do.
You do, yeah. Okay.
So
that'd be a quick way for us to lose the sponsorship.
I think I have his phone number too.
Are you?
I'm gonna read the thing. I'm not. I joked on our chat that I was gonna make up some numbers, but we can't do that because that's not.
I told you
morally right.
I told you just to say it was 99% off.
Right.
We can guess. Let's guess.
Let's do a guessing game. The books, the deals of the week from DC: Legion of Superheroes, 5 years later, Omnibus hardcover, Volume 1. I have a feeling that could actually be the 50% off book because I think so too.
I think so too.
Right. From Marvel, Fantastic Four. I get confused because they put 4 and North next to each other. Fantastic Four by North. There we go. Volume 5, Aliens, Ghosts, Alternate Earth, and Ultimate Black Panther by Brian Hill, Volume 2, Gods and Kings.
What do they usually give Marvel books? Like 40% off?
I think it's 40, 43, 46.
40. The deal of the week is 43% off?
What do they have? What is it right now? So
right now it's 46.
46. Okay, so that sounds about right.
Right.
And they put 55% off on that Batgirl book. Damn.
Yeah. Those DC Finest are the ones they put a deep discount on. And those things are selling.
Mm-hmm.
Are those their version of Epics?
Yes.
Ultimate. I say.
Ultimate. Hold on. Right. I only have one. You can probably guess which one it is.
Inhumans.
I wish. I got the Aquaman DC Finest.
I think I got that one.
You got that one, yeah.
Yeah. Good night, Munion. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, Inhumans.
Vote Inhumans.
On your way out. Thank you.
Drop your ballot in the box for Inhumans.
We have a manga deal of the week, and that goes to My Dress Up Darling, Volume 13 from Square Enix.
What are those usually? Excuse me.
Those Square typically has. I can look that up. Publisher, Square Enix. Square Enix usually has 35% off. So it may be 38.
Okay. We're guessing 38%.
All right. And then we didn't see this in the solicits, but we do have a Valiant release through Alien Books. That is Exo Manowar Invictus hardcover. Let me look up the solicit real quick. Alien Books.
Did you catch the part at the end about the sale they're having?
Yes, I will get to that.
Okay,
right
sorry.
now.
Sorry.
No. You're the boss.
I'm not the boss. You're the one that runs the show.
I mean, you carry Omnibros. According to the viewers, you know.
According to Earth's Geomancer.
I don't want to call anybody out, but go for it. Yeah. I saw that, and jokingly, with peace and love, do not get upset, please. Do not get upset. It didn't bother me, but I immediately went in a funny way.
Son of a bitch! What?
And hell, you know, I was the one that replied back, so I was the one that saw the message. I just found it super funny. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Rest in peace to the other Omnibros, I guess. I'm in the Alien Books website. There we go. Oh God, I can't talk tonight. March. Apparently, this is the website, right? Let me share my screen here real quick. Upcoming releases. Wow, March. Nope. March. Hey, I got that book. March, May, no, April. Which one is Invictus? Is that the one with Matt Damon playing rugby? New titles. I don't. What is it? Oh, is this one? Valiant Beyond? No, that's a single issue. What the hell? Alien.
I don't
book.
sell their books.
Graphic novels. Lord of the Dragons. Some lady. Graphic novel. I can't find it. But trust me, it's there.
It'll happen.
Exo Manowar Invictus, a hardcover. I don't know the percentage. So Manowar Invictus. Invictus. That one is a $25 hardcover. And typically, Exo Manowar. Typically, Valiant has a 30% off discount. So maybe it'll be like 32% or something like that, or 33.
Okay.
So those are the books that are discounted heavily this week. Deals of the week: Legion of Superheroes Omnibus from DC, Fantastic Four by North Volume 5, Ultimate Black Panther Volume 2, My Dress Up Darling Volume 13, and Exo Manowar Invictus hardcover. Additionally, IST is running a sale which will start tomorrow and end at noon on April 22nd. So it will run for 1 week. And in this week, check this out, gang. DC Finest books are 47% off. Marvel Masterworks are 50% off. And Astro City Metro Book is 50% off. A small little sale. But if you want to catch up with the DC Finest line, there you go, 47% off. That's almost half off on the older releases. Shout out. That's all courtesy of InsideTrades.com.
Yeah, baby.
They're slashing those prices.
Oh, look at you with the Pochita. Nice. I love
it. Apartment man.
Patrick, what are you interested in? Can you repeat it? I'm so sorry. I missed the comment. Finally falling asleep. I hope that we were able to, with our sweet tones, just put you to bed. Because I know you're tired. So, is that Chainsaw Man's pet? Yeah.
This is Chainsaw Man himself.
Demon buddy, Pochita. What do you think IST percentage off will be? Call in now, Omnibros. Do we have a voicemail tonight? Breaking news.
Oh, I'd love it if there was breaking news. Oh, Super Laugh Art says Babs by Garth Ennis is hilarious. That sounds good. I'm interested in that.
I will add that. I want to get that. I'll add it to my wish list. My IST
same.
wish list is huge. You guys have no idea.
How many pages?
At least 4 last time I checked.
Yeah, I think I have 4 or 5.
With like random trades and hardcovers and manga and a little bit of everything.
I felt
Yeah,
bad.
and then I wait too long and they go out of stock and I'm screwed.
We have a voicemail. Let me play that real quick. Hold on. If you guys want to participate at any point in time, it doesn't have to be a Monday show. You can send us a voice message at speakpipe.com/OmnibrosLive. Keep it PG, please, and we'll play it on the show. If it's a manga question, I would love to hear that. That'd be fun for the Thursday show. So tonight we got Omnidog's Bolt breaking news. This was from last night, yesterday.
Yeah, I'll do these things on the Friday show too if people send them in.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to bring some horrifying, shocking news. Just Bragg, the real Omnidog, has been reading Batman by James Tynion, the 4th Omnibus Volume 1, and he has fallen in love with Punchline. Yes, that Punchline, the Costco version of Harley Quinn, doesn't even know how to handle this type of news. A few weeks ago, he was talking about how horrible Hugh Grant was, and now what's next? Cheating on his wife with ice cream. I hope that never happens. Never mind. On Saturday, he confirmed it. Nightwing, please roll that shocking clip.
I will take that because, as you said, cheat day. Not only am I cheating with the ice cream, but I'm cheating on my wife with the ice cream. So
he's breaking my heart. I don't know how much longer I can handle all of this. I think the only good thing that came from this weekend was Jess finally found out how amazing the Alf comic can be. Thanks to King Curtis of the Epic Marvel podcast.
To put that in context, Patty now also loves vanilla caramel fudge from Ben and Jerry's, and so I hid one from her so she wouldn't find it, and I confessed on my Saturday show with Dom and Curtis.
Man, I don't know what was happening. I didn't see that broadcast. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was leaning into the mic talking quietly that it was a cheat day and I was cheating on my wife with the ice cream.
AI voice is sounding less and less like Josh. We do have 2 more. They're tiny. They're tiny. They're small messages. They're like 5 seconds.
Whoever does breaking news, that cracks me up every week.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, you're really funny.
Inhuman support on stage at Coachella. What? I didn't play this beforehand, so I don't know what we're doing, but let's go.
I'm already
Support. I ain't no goddamn son of a bitch. You better think about it, baby. Inhumans.
What the hell? And here's the second one. FCK. Oh, fuck. AI slop. Here's something real. Okay.
Spider-Man. Everywhere I turn, he's in my way. It cost me my job, my reputation, my health, my apartment.
That's random. I love it.
That Coachella one just was so random and out there.
I know. I know. What the hell? But I love it. I love the craziness. Keep them coming. Just the stuff like that, please. Classic Eddie Brock from Spider-Man.
Oh, that's where that's from. Good job, Kane.
A super laugh hard. I got 6 issues, so I will wait for an oversized edition. But if you've not read it and like the Annis funny stuff, it's a must read.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Let's see. Insufferable Omnibus Collector. Where can people find you when you're not here with us, goofing and gaffing?
Pretty much anywhere on the internet under the Omnibus Collector. Look for me there.
Nice. Adorable Omnidog. Where can people find you when you're not here with us?
Did NFL Dude send you something?
I played them. I played them. The last two.
Those are from NFL Dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Adorable Omnidog. I am going to be alone for 2 weeks. Upper management is taking a vacation, and I'm going to need to do a lot of live streams because it used to be fun when she left, but now I get lonely. So I'm gonna have to do a bunch of live streams because those things help me connect to people. And so look for random live streams popping up here and there.
If they're during the day, I will join the chat and troll.
What's that?
If you make them during the day, I'll troll the chat or join live.
Okay, yeah. I will be eating ice cream online, making coffee, making toast, whatever. I'm gonna have to go live. That's right. That's where you can find me. No, no, I don't think that's happening, William Lee.
If I had any extra cash, I'd make a trip and keep you company.
Oh, that would be so boss. But yeah, you can find me. You will be seeing me popping up a lot in the next 2 weeks, just live chats. Even if I have 10 people, it's going to be better than nothing. Yeah, I'll do it in the afternoon and into the evening too.
There you go.
So make sure you hit that notification bell on my website, on my on my site. Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
My YouTube thing.
I mean, you are powerful enough. I would believe it that you own the entirety of YouTube.
Yeah.
Me. You can find me on my channel, Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I read. I should be putting out a video soon, so look forward to that. And I do have a Discord, and that's it. I don't promote my social media, so just go to Discord. That's where you can find me, and we can chat about anything you want, from comics to manga to food to memes. We got a little bit of everything over there. Here's the link, and here's the other link. Yes, I am very blessed that a good chunk of my friends are on the Discord, and I'm very happy about that.
Same with my Discord. I really like it.
Yeah. Thanks for the show, everyone. See you all next time.
Good to see you, Juice Dragons.
Yeah. I wanted to close this out on 140, so we got a minute and a half left. I'm just gonna stall for a minute. Peace and love. I said it before. Jess and Jill's Discords are super chill. Join us. Kane is a super mod.
She is a super mod. She's Madam President in it.
Kane
everywhere. Everywhere she's Madam President.
Yeah. Goated mod. We still got a minute. So now I'm just stalling. Gio, did you know you can now catch Pokemon on Google? I heard about it, but I've not tried it. I will try right after we're done here. I sent it on messages. 2 voicemails were also for me. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do it before the timer ends.
Thunderstorms right now.
That's Thor right now, arranging furniture. Oh, my God. Oh my God! Can I? Can I share this? It's pretty badass. That's a pretty cool edit. Kentucky Fried Omnibus. Let's go. You know where I'm heading with this. For legal purposes, this was not made by Omnibros, and this is just fan art. So.
Oh my God.
Pretty sick.
Wow. That's amazing. What is he
He's holding Costco Wholesale Employee of the Month, Rom.
Oh wow!
There's layers.
There's layers to this shit. I love it.
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh my god!
Oh, it's already on the. Okay, we're safe. You posted it on the Discord. Okay.
Oh, also, James, where's the? I don't know who made it. Maybe James or NFL dude. I feel like I saw it on Discord. Do you have that GIF where I feel like I'm being shot, Gio? Somebody added sound effects to it.
I love that. I love that so much. I haven't been. I time it with whatever we're talking about, and I haven't found. I love how long it is too. I need to find the proper way to like jump in, segue into it, because I just can't randomly play it.
Somebody added really good sound effects to it, but I can't find it. I don't know if it was James or NFL dude or who it was. It's somewhere in my Discord.
Found it. Hold on. We're not done.
You did it?
Sorry. We're not done yet.
How'd you find it so fast? Where was it?
No. I know. I found something else. Forget it. Hold on. What the hell? Okay, so I knew where I couldn't end the show without pulling this image up. This is the current roster for Mario Kart World that Riley was talking about earlier.
There's also,
yeah.
So I said that there's at least like 80 something because people who were showing, like, they were playing it at whatever convention or whatever. They were scrolling it and you could see the number at the bottom of like pages, and it was at least enough that there would have been like 84 or something.
Oh my god. Hold on.
I don't even recognize some of these dudes. Like a lot of these dudes.
We got the first one is Geo, the second one is Lou, third one is somebody. I'm trying to find names for these characters.
I'll be Wario.
Okay. Riley, who you got? No, wait, I'm the monkey. Sorry, I got Donkey Kong. That's my dude. Sorry. Who you got, Riley?
We still don't have a baby Wario and a baby Waluigi. That's bunk. I'm gonna be the penguin because the face he's making looks kind of like Pingu.
There's a cow over there at the bottom. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shy Guy. There's a penguin. There's the bird, whatever the bird's name is.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean about Waluigi. He's not a kid, I see. And neither's Wario.
Yeah, they don't have baby versions of Wario or Waluigi.
They would be really ugly. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I was cute as a kid. Don't say that about Wario.
Waluigi apparently is an actor now.
Oh my god.
Omnibus made that? Bo made that?
That's disturbing.
It's the show that keeps on giving. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Omnibus. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody.
I gotta text Bo. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Casa de Finch. And it was my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Wife got me
birthday.
Hellblazer and Deadman Omni. Super stoked to read both of them. Nice.
Oh, good choices. Your wife did well. Nicely done, Casa.
Oh, we got a Princess Daisy. Let's go. Nice. Toadstool will always be the GOAT. There's a reason he's the best at Mario Kart. I know it's a meme and I know people like him, but I hate Toad's voice in modern Mario media. I hate it. Fun fact, you know how high school, yeah, you'll pick out like the logo for your class or the mascot or whatever. Was that a thing for everybody, or that's just me?
Nope,
That was
not
just
for
me?
me.
Okay, so over here, graduating classes would have a mascot, like your avatar for the class that would identify the class. We chose Toad from Mario, Toadstool. So because it was a Catholic private school, the uniform, we got to modify it because we were the graduating class when we were in the 12th grade. So instead of a white polo shirt or whatever, ours were baby blue or blue, and the class name 2005, and we had the Toad logo there.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and people like every year people choose different avatars or whatever. They'll pick out a Pixar movie character or something else, whatever. There was one time that a class chose Mewtwo, and it was crazy because they had the full Mewtwo character in the shirt and all that. So lots of copyright infringements happening, and that's cool. So there you go. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is such a fun game. Don't like this Funky Kong Erasure. Funky, he's still around. I don't know about the new game, but
I'm sure he will be.
Yeah. And I love the new design for Donkey Kong. So cool.
84 characters. I'm sure one of them is going to be Funky.
Me too during graduation sounds awesome. Yeah. When we were doing last story before we go, when we were doing the pitch to the student council / the administration, whatever, a bunch of people, whatever, I hated them. People were submitting designs or avatars, and somebody had like the dog from whatever, or Scooby-Doo or something like that. Me being the huge nerd that I am, I'm like, you know what? We're going to make a custom Sonic the Hedgehog character. And mine was called Techno the Hedgehog. He was a nerdy friend of Sonic, orange fur with like cool sunglasses, or goggles or eyewear. And like he was like if Donatello was in the Sonic universe, basically. He was the tech guy with like early 2000s leathery outfits and stuff. It got only like a couple votes, and it went past one round until somebody else suggested, hey, let's do Toad. And everybody was like, yay, let's go with Toad. So, yeah. That's my story.
R.I.P.
Well, I'm glad you at least got Toad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry the trauma that it caused you that your choice did not get voted in.
I can try and find let me see if I can find. I'll find it for some other show. Don't worry about it. We gotta go.
Okay. I'd like to see it. Let's see a picture of young Geo graduating from high school in that shirt.
Really? You want to see that?
Pictures of me you've shown on the show. Man,
wow.
Sunbathing in the beach and just with swim trunks on, and you showed it. You'd be wholesome.
That picture's still here.
Did you make that?
No, that wasn't me. I just left it there. It's been here all this time, but I never used it.
I don't mind that one.
Let me see. I'm scrolling through social media. I should have a picture here. Good God, these pictures of me. Holy crap. Can I show people, random people? I don't know. Can I dox my former classmates from 20 years ago?
Wow, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute. No, I don't want to show it. I'm embarrassed. Says the guy talking on a weekly basis on here about random crap.
It's fine. Don't do it if you don't feel like it. I'm not.
Amazing stream tonight. Truly amazing. Have a wonderful night. See you all next time. On that note, we can end it right there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to our sponsor, In Stock Trades. Thank you to everybody watching later. Hit the like button. It would mean a ton if you did. We'll be back on Thursday for a manga stream, and then on Friday for a comic stream. All that jazz. So thank you, everybody.
You'll see me randomly for the next 2 weeks.
There
Just
you go.
popping up.
Links. Take care, y'all. Most importantly, thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.